Yada yada
I forgot
yada.
we were supposed to have a guest. I forgot, man.
KingTru.
You late, man.
He's black.
Yo.
What would a black man be if he wasn't late?
You late.
Yo, I'm doing a million and one thing. I'm sorry about that, man. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right, brother.
What's going on, guys?
You, baby. When I saw that thing in the news, I thought of you. I said you somewhere celebrating.
What? The gay thing?
Wait.
Yeah, I get you. Mm-hmm.
Where we at?
Explain to the audience what's going on, Shampoo. Why is KingTru back here?
Oh, here it is.
Got wonderful news. This is a revolution. Wonderful news.
I want to see what you thought. I knew what you thought about it, but I want to.
Yeah.
Florida Republican panel advances bill to ban LGBTQ discussions in schools. It's called the Don't Say Gay bill.
Right. Very similar to Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Yes.
What's that? What's Don't Ask, Don't Tell?
You know, don't ask me if I'm gay. Just treat me as a regular person.
In the military. Yeah, they use Don't Ask. What they used to. I don't know what it is now. What happened?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, what's the name? Stop that.
Trump.
Biden,
right?
No.
Trump or Biden?
Trump.
Right.
Yeah,
he got it out of there. Which
he stopped that. He stopped. So
put a pause to it.
Why?
Put a pause.
Yeah.
That he tried to take the rights and everything away from the gay officers. He didn't want to get them certain treatment that they got.
Right.
For 17 years.
I'm confused. So they're looking for a right. So the gay community was looking for a right in the military.
No. Man, when gays were in the military, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. When Trump got in the office, he wanted people to know that you had to say you was gay or something. But
why? What does that have to do with anything?
But I think the LGBT fought for Don't Ask, Don't Tell to be eradicated because they wanted to be able to express themselves in the military. I'm guessing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So they didn't want that to go down.
No, they didn't appreciate because it was like you had to kind of
diminishing their voice.
Huh?
Yeah. So basically, in the military back in the day, if you were gay, you couldn't be in the military.
Yeah.
So it was a thing of don't ask, don't tell. So if you don't tell me you're gay, I don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they got rid of that whole thing. They wanted, so basically you cannot be discriminated by being gay if that's what you profess.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You had certain rights if you came out as being gay.
Right.
You had certain rights in the military, and
they switched it. They gave you rights.
No, not they. Trump switched it when he got in office. It was in effect for 17 years.
Right.
Now it's back in effect because Biden came in and reinstated back to normal.
So what they're trying to do now with this one, the no gay bill, or don't say gay bill, they're trying to eradicate sexual preference education out of schools, which I agree with. I don't think that
in Florida.
Right, in Florida, facts. And they have not passed it yet, but they're pushing to have it be passed. Yes.
Yeah.
And I am 100% for
it. It's actually called the Parental Rights in Education Bill. It gives parents the right to make decisions regarding the upbringing and control of their children. Which I
agree. I agree with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
I mean, I'm scared to say I agree with that, but I don't know. I don't like the anger part of it.
It's the YouTube guidelines.
I don't know what guidelines is, man. These motherfuckers itching, man. I don't know.
This is not. Once you say gay, it's a dub. Like this is.
Yeah, it's already
So
pretty much.
Might as well just keep talking about it. So don't make sense.
Because we listen. These things have to be discussed. Why do we have to be nervous?
I don't understand that. I don't understand.
Yeah. We don't hate nobody. I know KingTru don't, and you don't. We're just talking about how we feel about our kids.
But they'll still find some sort of way to say that you're misogynistic or homophobic by having this conversation.
My thing is, I know gay people, but they'll agree with it too. They're just like, it's none of your business. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, let me ask you a question.
It's the other gay people that want to make a spectacle out of their gayness.
The self-righteous gay people.
And also in Florida, they're trying to, in a lot of southern states, they're trying to stop, what is it called? Don't make white men uncomfortable bill. Like they don't want to make white people uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Make white people uncomfortable.
They call it critical race theory. That's not being taught in the schools. They don't want Black history taught in the schools at all. Because
they don't even teach about slavery anymore.
Yeah. Which see, I agree with.
No.
You agree with that?
He don't believe in slavery. Shampoo don't. He don't believe in slavery. You don't think?
Mind you, we all live in. Well, we all used to live in the New York area, so we know about Jewish holidays. You know, when it comes to their Holocaust, they don't want to forget about that.
Yes. And what'd you say about that?
What I'm saying is, when it comes to their Jewish holidays and their Jewish Holocaust, they don't want you to forget about that. And there's a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think that.
No. But I understand that part. But I think that if you're going to teach Black history, speak about all of it. Speak about we're not all slaves. We weren't like. There was a lot of great leaders, the Black leaders. The richest man in the world was Black back then in the fucking 1800s.
Mr. Musa,
yeah, I can't think of his name, but they don't teach you that. They just want to teach you that you was controlled at one point and you were owned, and I'm tired of my kids hearing that shit. I'll be honest with you.
I think we just have to.
I don't want them to be reminded how weak we were.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have to. But see, if you're gonna teach history, you gotta teach all of it. You gotta teach how it happened, how it began. Right. What was African history? They talk about the Middle Ages. You know what I'm saying? And with England and the Black Ages and all this stuff. Talk about African history. We are Black. We have African ancestry. Why can't we make that curriculum? And I think once we make that curriculum as well, having what they used to call Black Africana Studies, right, in college, you can bring a semblance of that into school. Have African literature there. You know what I'm saying? When I was in elementary, we learned about Anansi the Spider. You know what I'm saying? Anansi the Spider. So back in the 90s, we learned a little bit about African history. We learned about Shaka Zulu and, how he fought against Napoleon and all that. Oh, man, can y'all see me?
I think that's I think that's where life began. That's science. That's not something I learned in church and all that. Science says the first woman on earth was a Black woman in Africa.
Right.
What my thing is that I was taught from my grandfather or my father and my aunts that some of that was a distraction. So you have no ties to America. Like it was made so you would think that we were all brought here to this land that was the white man's land, which my family taught me that we was here already. So like we had land here. We had a presence in America. We picked cotton when we were slaves. We was already picking cotton for ourselves. That was our land. We didn't just, we're gonna pick cotton for these white men. We that's what we wore.
I don't know, Shampoo, because who made the cotton mill?
We did.
We made that.
Yes. The Black man made the cotton mill, the cotton gin.
Who made?
Google it.
George Washington Carver.
Yeah, George Washington Carver, right? Somebody. I don't know who it was.
The cotton gin. I could be wrong about that, George. I know he did. I know he fucked with peanuts.
About the peanut.
Yeah. We did a whole bunch of shit.
Traffic lights, Teach that in school.
It says Samuel Slater invented
Samuel Slater. Okay, Samuel Slater. Yeah, it was a black.
That's not a black man. That's a white.
Wait. But how about the cotton
gin?
Yeah, he's from Durban. The water-powered cotton mill.
Hold on.
To the United States, the invention was made.
Why your mother let you come down here?
From Derbyshire, England.
Anyway.
Hey, say hello.
He's gorgeous. Hey.
I don't know why she let her come down here.
Like you handle her for a second.
Yeah.
Man, that's a beautiful gift she gave you. Hello.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Like, they look crazy. She gonna say,
oh man, that's why she said you down here. Lord have mercy. All right. Yeah, go upstairs. You want to go up there?
And hey, listen, you better love that now because they run.
All I see is the kind.
They little, they run to you. When they get older, they run from you.
That's true.
All the productions of cotton. All I see is the productions of cotton started 1764. John Kay. Everything is white people from England, and then they brought it over here.
I don't know.
Brought it over here, and then they made. Shit, yeah, Lewis Paul, John Wyatt. I'm listening.
Yeah, because they perfected.
White people from England who
what you might be looking at. You know what you might be looking at.
Clothing.
You might
who
be
made
looking
clothing?
At the people that own the
Africans never wore clothing. Like, what are y'all talking
That's
about?
Not true. Whoa,
we wore clothing.
What?
We had trees and leaves and shit like that. Who made garments and sweaters and jackets? Black people ain't started that shit. Black people invented the jacket. Tell me black people invented the jacket. Tell me black people invented the jacket.
Breakdown.
Tell me that black people invented the jacket or not.
Who invented
black people invented the jacket, bro?
The black people from black areas or closed areas. Dude, what are we talking about?
Black people invented articles of protection to protect their body.
That is 100%.
You can call it
when we went to the cave
from the heat because we came from Africa from the heat, right?
The earliest documents of
I'm reading it right now. Y'all looking kind of dumb.
Hold on. You might be reading the people that own the patent to those things. Because they're
the creation of water-powered mills.
The man that owned the patent,
and the people who spin the coil, fucking
Thomas Edison owns the patent of the light bulb, but he wasn't the first one to create it.
I get what you're saying. 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 But to say that black people were picking cotton before, for what reason?
I could agree with that, but I understand what Shammy's trying to say though. That we basically we're here.
Let me ask you a question.
I can understand that part, but to say that we were picking cotton before they came here, what was the purpose of us picking cotton?
We don't want to talk over each other.
We used animal hide. We killed buffalo and wore their skin. We didn't fucking make cotton shirts and sweaters and shit. That's white people shit.
All right. So now listen. So you mean to tell me that they brought us from Africa?
No. That's not what I'm saying, though. That's not what I'm saying, Shampoo.
Because I ain't finished asking.
But that's not what I'm saying, Shampoo. You misinterpreting what I'm saying. I'm
saying?
Agreeing with you with that we were here before. I'm disagreeing with you that we was picking cotton before.
Okay,
I'll say this.
Cotton has been going like, okay.
Because that makes the difference between slavery. What is slavery? Niggas picking cotton.
Cotton had to have been cultivated by somebody black, though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We were the only people out there in the field dealing with it. They had Irish. When they first came to the country, they tried to do it themselves. They couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't do it. And they would send cotton to other tribes. They would have tribes do it. They had Indians doing it for a while. Then they had to send Africans in once they realized what it was. A lot of them didn't know what the fuck they was doing with the cotton, bro. It took black people
because black people don't pick cotton. Black people don't give a fuck about cotton, my nigga.
Black people do.
We was wearing animal. Can you say that Indians, tribal Indians, and people in Africa, whatever you want to say, that the Native Americans and everybody wore animal skins. We did not wear cotton. We did not wear jackets. We didn't make clothes. We wore animal skins.
White people too.
White people too. But who started the people who started the cotton making jackets are people who live in the fucking England in the fucking European.
Hold on. Let's not forget about the Africans in North Africa that used to come. They used to talk about the garb that they wear that was so fancy. It wasn't
animal,
white people making those garbs.
Lion fur.
It wasn't just that though. You had nylon, you had linen, silk. Linen, silk.
You know
that didn't come from silk. Doesn't come from Europe.
You know what brings Sp8Ghost to life? You know what brings Sp8Ghost to life? He gives a lot of energy when it's talking down about black people.
No, because I'm trying to talk up. Animal. What's more expensive, a fur coat or a fucking cotton coat?
Oh, I didn't know this was a comment.
What we talking
about? We was lit. I agree with you, Sp8Ghost. We was lit in every way. We had Jordans back then, nigga. Whatever you want to call it, nigga. We had it. We just trying to bring to light that.
I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to tell niggas. We wasn't picking cotton before they got here. They got here. They started slaving us to pick cotton.
Let's not go off on that. Let's stick back to the LGBT thing law in Florida. Now, Jeezy the rapper. You heard about him?
No, what happened with Jeezy now?
All right, now
let's go.
Listen up.
What's up?
You listening? Yo, Jeannie Mae, you know his girlfriend, his wife.
Yeah, the Chinese, the Asian lady.
I used to love that show. The Talk. I forgot the name of it.
The View? Is it The View? Not The View.
No, it wasn't The View. It was the other one, the Ghetto View. What was it called? With the big fat girl.
That's The View.
I know which one you talking about. I can't remember the name.
The girl with the twins.
This round table or circle? I don't know. Some shit like that.
That's The View.
He keeps saying The View.
I think there was like an off-brand View.
We're not talking about Whoopi Goldberg. That was The View. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the young one. It was the young group. That's where he met her on the set. Jeez.
Okay.
Anyway, that don't matter. Anyway, Jeannie Mae Jenkins and Jeezy raising their. I want to know what you think about this, True and Sp8Ghost. Raising their newborn child to be gender fluid.
Okay.
Not Jeezy.
Sources say Jeannie and Jeezy believe that their child should decide what gender they will be. They say expressing one's gender identity is a personal decision that a child should make. Let
me tell you, because I understand, but I just had a baby, right? So I tell you, there's new shit that's going on. They hand you the paper, and it's confusing. Fuck. It's confusing as fuck. They hand you the paper, and it says sex, male or female. Then it says gender, male, female, whatever, binary. It says that shit. Like it says it.
Serious?
And you can check off that box. So they probably checked off that box.
Pink. They used to have the labels pink or blue. Blue for boy and pink. They don't even do the labels like that.
I don't like that blue pink shit though. I don't like that blue pink shit either.
What's wrong with the blue and the pink?
Shit is stupid because everybody thinks I'm having a daughter. They think everything I want is fucking pink. Wait. All her clothes are fucking pink, and the shit is annoying as fuck.
Okay, but listen.
You don't. Women don't wear pink. Women don't just wear pink though. True, and you know that.
They like pink. Little girls like pink.
Women don't just wear pink.
That's kind of superficial. I want to ask you something seriously. When the baby comes out of the vagina,
yes.
It's either a boy or
a male or a female.
Is that right or that's wrong? I mean,
I
that's
think it's
not true anymore.
Shampoo. I agree with boy or girl.
I agree with that. There's another category for gender, which they let you choose what you want.
But you know that's just.
But they tell you if it's a boy or girl, do they?
No, it says a male or a female species.
Oh, okay, got you. I thought they let you fill that in.
Right. So
no, they let you fill that in too. They let you fill that in too.
They separated sex and gender. It used to just be all one thing. You're a boy, it's a boy, it's a girl. But now they switched.
It's two categories. Because I'm looking, I'm like,
y'all talking over each other. Wait, what'd you say, Drew? What do they do now?
So they separated sex and gender. So us coming up, me as a kid coming up, I always viewed sex and gender the same damn thing.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I always knew it. What's your sex? Okay, what's your gender? Same thing. It's gonna be the same answer. But now they changed it, in my opinion, for propaganda, for the machine of trying to divide people
I don't
and make people confused. Me personally.
Yeah, but what's your feeling? I didn't hear you. What'd you say your feeling was about it?
They just left the choice up to they wanted, because before you used to be, you're a male and you're fucking a man. You understand what I'm saying? It used to be like that. Now they left it like, all right, my baby's a male and she's non-binary.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Older, she could choose if she wants to.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think this will fly if my wife say we would like Jeezy and this girl Jeannie, and the baby's born, and the doctor said you're the proud parents of a baby boy? Can I sue them for saying that he's a boy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can for misgendering your child.
They don't even say that. They say the baby. They just say
wow.
the baby. They don't even say. They don't say.
Yeah,
none
it just
of that.
says baby, right?
And they'll ask you. And they'll actually.
But here, no, it's the truth.
What do you want to? They'll ask you.
He just had a baby. You got young kids, so you know I don't have young kid babies like that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they say
no, it's a fact. That's what they do. Yeah, and you know my thing is like if a baby cannot consent, they cannot make decisions on their own. How can you sit here and say, well, it's up to the baby how he feels? So the baby's just gonna pop out the pussy and be like, I'm a boy, I'm a girl. It's not gonna happen. So how do you make that make sense? That's all I want to know, because you as a parent, you're saying that we're letting the child decide.
Yes.
At a later date.
How? How can the child decide if they can't talk?
No, at a later date. That's why you put non-binary.
Okay, but can't we just make things?
You say things like that, so at a later date, the child could decide on what they want their pronoun to be.
Yeah, but can we just make things in
it's complicated
medical term? Can we just
the medical term is male or female?
It's a male
of sex.
Yeah,
no sex.
You don't even have to have that on.
No, they just say you either has a penis or a vagina. That's what it says. It doesn't say whether
based off that. It's a male.
Can I ask you a question? Are there women out here with dicks?
Say that one more time.
Are there women out here with dicks?
No.
Yes, there are.
No, there's not. No, I don't know what kind of women you messed with or who had your baby.
I'm just telling you.
But no, they're not.
I'm telling you.
I've been having sex with women for a long time.
Oh, he's just going to keep. Well, then tell me what they're called.
They're called trans.
They
or whatever they want to call themselves.
Confused people.
Is a trans woman a woman?
No.
Woman.
Yeah, you're just an
It's
asshole.
a man. That is confused.
According to them,
they want not accept themselves.
I'm not going to.
Women.
The names called. I don't agree with that.
I'm not name calling nobody.
You are.
Can I ask y'all a question?
If a trans woman identifies as a woman, why are you calling her?
You can ask us a question, but we got
not a woman.
Hang on, KingTru.
It's a trans woman.
KingTru, you can ask us questions, but we have sponsors, so I have to give you another answer.
They're not paying me. And
that doesn't work.
These are my thoughts.
Doesn't work like that.
These are my thoughts.
Yes.
These are not their thoughts. These are my thoughts.
People are, but okay, so true. Are you?
But why do we have to say that? Why can't we just
true?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, but true. Can you?
Why can't we just?
Can you just support people on the decisions they make for themselves?
Can you support people?
If I can make, if it makes sense to me, yes.
If it can make sense, it don't have to make sense. You have nothing to do with that person. It shouldn't have to make sense.
Here's the thing: in me supporting. You want me to now take part in your fantasy. I can't.
It's not a fantasy.
Do that unless it makes sense to me.
It's not a fantasy.
I don't agree with what True is, but I do agree that I don't have anything against transgender, none of that. But if you ask me, is it a boy or a girl? I'm gonna keep it simple, like God said. That's a boy or a girl. How you feel or how you want? Wait, please.
Is a transgendered woman a woman?
Is a transgender a woman? No.
Is a transgendered woman
a
woman?
Thank you, Shammy.
No. I think they can feel it, and I will respect it. I even think they should have certain rights.
Yes,
because they're feeling like they're a woman. But if you come down to science, forget about God for a second. Science tells you if you're a boy or a girl.
Shampoo, I agree with you. I agree with you. You're talking about sex.
I'm not gonna.
You're talking about sex. You're not talking about gender.
But here's the thing: there's a thin line between acceptance and force. There's a thin line between acceptance and force.
I'm with you. But I understand what they're saying too. I do.
I get it. I get it. You feel better viewing yourself as a woman, but that doesn't mean I have to view you that way.
True.
And guess what? If the person,
stop.
It will say, hold on.
True. If your daughter, the one in your hands, hold on.
If I come in contact,
if your daughter, the one in your hands.
Let me say this.
Let me just wait. True. Before you say that, go ahead. Your daughter, the one in your hands, right?
My daughter, my female girl daughter.
One in your hands, yes. Right. Listen. She draws pictures, right? And she can't draw worth of shit.
Worth of shit, yes.
She can't draw worth of shit. She sucks, right? But she tells you in her later life, I'm an artist. I could sell paintings, I could do all this shit, but she can't draw worth of shit.
Okay.
She don't know how to draw nothing. Is it so because she can't draw, is she not an artist? She can't label herself as an artist?
As an artist is a spectrum. That's one thing. Whether I call it,
and so is gender. That's what they're trying to tell you. And so is gender.
Let me answer the question.
And so is gender. That's what they're trying to tell you.
Hold on. Let me answer the question. Let me answer, guys. Come on.
Answered my question already.
Hold on. Let me answer the question. Whether I feel like it's a perfect drawing or not, the fact that she artist, whatever it is, makes her an artist. That does not mean that's like saying, hey, daddy. That's like saying, no, listen. That's like saying me drawing a dog, right? Me artistry or drawing a dog on a piece of paper and saying, hey, daddy, this is an actual dog. This dog, I'm gonna feed this dog and take care of this dog. Like, no, baby, that's a piece of paper. You drew that. You're an artist.
That's different.
That doesn't mean that art is going to come to life.
Yeah. I didn't say the paper. That's not what they're saying. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what they're saying.
No, that's not what you're saying. It's a spectrum of words is what you're saying.
No, it's
the
not.
Same thing you said about the artist. They labeling themselves as something, and you're telling them they're not.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. They're labeling themselves and forcing me to agree with it.
Because when it becomes it's not none of your business. Because it's not your business.
If it's none of my business, leave me the fuck alone. That's how I'm saying.
No, but they don't want you to misgender them because they're saying this is
how am I if it's none of my business.
Because if your daughter tells you that she's an artist and you telling her she's not an artist, you're wrong. She thinks that. Let her think
I never
the way
said she wasn't. I would never listen.
I would never
do that. No, Sp8Ghost. He already got you with that because
y'all confused.
If you draw a line on a piece of paper,
it's not about the piece of paper. But I'm talking about her. I'm not talking about the piece of paper. I'm not even talking about her art in general. I'm talking about what she calls herself.
Okay, can I say something uninterrupted? Let me just say this real quick. If his daughter drew something on a piece of paper, right? Mm-hmm. And she said, look, Dad, I'm an artist. You go, you're an artist. You drew that. But you aren't a real artist. My father said, let me just tell you. If my father told, when I used to go on Howard Stern show and be on the radio and all that stuff, when I used to come home, and he used to be like, damn, boy, they you popular with that old King old Black shit. Blah, 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 blah. He used to get a kick out of it. But then he told me, I said, I'm a broadcaster. I said, I'm a broadcaster. He said, you broadcasting. You're not a broadcaster until somebody gives you some money for it. Then when they gave me a job at Sirius, when I got paid that first check from Sirius XM, he said, now you're a broadcaster.
No, that's bullshit. You was a broadcaster before that because they wouldn't have hired you if you wasn't.
No, I was broadcasting.
It doesn't matter. Broadcaster broadcasts. Doesn't make sense. So a normal person is broadcasting? No. Once you sit in that chair and you speak on the mic, you're a broadcaster.
No. Then hold
on. So hold on. To that point. If you don't get a period, you're not female-ing and you're not woman-ing. If you can't get pregnant, you can't woman. You can't woman. No, because women have babies.
No. That's the spectrum.
Remember what did Shampoo say? What did Shampoo Dad say? He said you're broadcasting.
is a person who paints houses. Hold on. Is a person who paints houses an artist painter, or are they a painter for a house?
That can be that's the spectrum as well.
It's like everything is a fucking spectrum, and you have to just respect
everything
that.
is not a spectrum,
just
bro.
respect that.
I am a man. I pieced in. Let me not go there. Let me not go there. I am a man, right? I develop sperm. The only species
you're a male
or gender that develops sperm are males. That is not a spectrum.
You're a male. You call yourself a man. There are some males that call themselves a woman.
And there are criteria when it comes to being a man.
Yeah, you're right, Space Ghost, and we respect.
I've been right.
I'm not speaking for myself.
I respect it too. I'm not telling you, but you cannot say that. You cannot say that what they're saying is wrong because you are not them.
What they're saying is disingenuous.
No, to you.
No, hang on.
What you're saying to them, they think you're disingenuous.
I see people with pit bulls.
I can prove my point though.
I see people with
pit bulls.
I see people. Listen. I see people with pit bulls. And not obviously it's not a pit bull. I'm looking at them. Yeah. And they go, yo, it's a pit, it's a pit.
It's a mud.
It's a mud. It's not a pit bull. But they saying it's a pit bull, so that's making them a pit bull? No.
Right.
But I respect that person. I don't say, oh, nigga ain't no pit bull.
Yeah.
I do that joking around. But I be, how's he a pit bull? Why he bark like pit bulls bark with a short bark? They don't go, they don't do that.
And you know what, Shammy? Huh? And you know what, Shammy? That's the beauty of humankind, of human nature. The fact that we can disagree and still come to a common ground. Absolutely. I can eat at a table with a transgender, whatever, whatever they want to call themselves person. Yes. I can sit at a table and have a great conversation. I don't hate those people.
Hell no.
But I'm just not willing to accept their ideals. That's all.
Well, see, that's where we differ. I'm willing to.
Thank you for coming.
I don't think a man could be a woman and a woman. I don't think genetically, but thank you, man.
Thank you for coming through.
Yo, I love y'all, man. You hold it down anytime.
Ease up on the gay community.
No.
Hey, True. Who's the luckiest man on earth?
Me.
There you go. That's a fact.
All right, brothers. Y'all be good. Love y'all. All right.